All right, guys, pure stage, day one.
Good morning, guys. Today we start the first day of our pureed food stage. But we also have to start our medications, right? Full blown. Yesterday we took a couple, but today we have to do a regular schedule. We also have to do a regular schedule of multivitamins. We have to do our regular schedule of everything, right? On the shopping spree that I'm going to take a little bit, well, I don't want to call it shopping spree, but the shopping grocery list that we have to do for our pureed stage. Normally I would buy a bunch of stuff, right? And it goes like, man, now I look at it and I go, if I buy too much, I don't hardly eat any of it. So we're only gonna buy a couple things just to get us through the next few days, and then we'll keep going to the store and stuff like that. First, let's take our first medication of the day because we have to take sister to school and then come back and get our breakfast in. The first one I have to take it twice a day, and this was to prevent stomach ulcers, sores, stuff like that in your stomach. Because I have to take it twice a day, you have to take it 30 minutes before food. You have to take 2.5. So they give you this little syringe, and then you just hit it to about 2.5. Doesn't taste like much. Supposedly strawberry banana something, but it don't taste like that either. So it's pretty okay. Now they're back from taking sister to school. Because I have to wait 30 minutes to eat, this one you have to take with food. It's a little pill. You crack it open. You guys see me do this yesterday. You either put it on your food or you put it and you eat it with food. But this one is to prevent gallstones from forming. Or I think it's actually made to break up gallstones, but for this surgery, it's made to prevent them. I wanted to have 1 egg for breakfast, but they did say I could put a little Mrs. Dash, so I am going to try that today. Ooh, a little much? No? That's good. They told me everything I make, I should make with Pam, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna stick with that. Here's a little trick that I figured out yesterday I should do, is I used to use a really small plate. I mean, they did tell us to use a smaller plate, right? Smaller fork, stuff like that. But what I'm talking about is the egg. Instead of making just a little scrambled little tiny egg, I try to make it as flat and as long, as round as possible, nice and thin, and then kind of just put it on the plate so it looks bigger, even though I know it's 1 egg. In my head, it just looks like a bigger than just 1 egg. So I don't know, I'm gonna try that out, see how it is. It does seem like it's more than 1 egg, so it's already working, right? So, first bite. Remember, this egg is not just plain. I did put the garlic and herb Mrs. Dash on it. See how it is? Oh yeah, tastes great. Let's see what my stomach does. Give it a minute, take another bite. Remember, fork down, chew. Here's the little pill, the ursodiol that I gotta take. I'm gonna choose not to put on the egg and just kind of dry it. Just hit it. Not too bad. Then take a bite. I can't drink water. Remember, you have to stop 30 minutes before and you have to stop 30 minutes after. If I have to take it with food, twice a day, right? Breakfast and dinner. The middle of the day, I can't. Then maybe I should try to do maybe like a shake or something for breakfast so that I can take this and drink something, right? And kind of wash it down. Or like a yogurt where I can mix it in. And then later on, do the same thing later on at night. And then throughout the day, just eat regular food like this. But I mean, it's got to be for the next 6 months that I got to do both of those medications. So, I mean, might as well just get used to it now, right? They recommend for my next meal that I do 4 ounces of the Premier Protein Shake. Probably have a little bit more, not all at once, but just because 4 ounces I know is a little bit, but even if it's 5 ounces, probably half of this, which is 11, so half would be like about 5.5. So I don't think that's too much more to get more protein in throughout my day. Because of the fact that I'm not really eating too much, I think it's okay to have this 1 more ounce. Like I said, if it doesn't hurt and I don't feel uncomfortable, I don't see why I couldn't put a little bit more protein in my body. For lunch, I'm gonna be eating this wild caught light tuna. It's a dill tuna salad. And I'm gonna put it in this bowl. I'm gonna add a couple more things and then we'll mix it up. I picked up this sugar-free yum yum sauce and I figure it's pretty dang good. I like the regular yum yum sauce. So I think if I put just a little bit in here. So there you go, it is sugar-free. I really like this. This guy's stuff, G Hughes. I mean, if you guys know something better, let me know. But so far, I looked at Walmart. Walmart had a bunch of these and a bunch of different stuff, and it's his brand. It's all sugar-free. I found Tapatio also to be sugar-free and all that stuff. So I'm gonna just put a couple drops to see how my stomach handles it. And then if I really like usually a lot of it, so I'm gonna see how it handles this, and then we'll figure out the rest later. I'm gonna mix it up. Remember, it has to be very, 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 very chopped up and blended. So I'm gonna mix this up and make sure it comes out to almost like a pasty, yogurty kind of consistency. Remember, no chunks. Yep, another good one. I recommend it. Well, the sauce is really good too. This was my next meal. Just a little bit of cottage cheese. It's a 6 ounce, but I didn't have it all. probably about halfway right now, and it's really good. So another one I recommend, Walmart. I just seen that it does say 11 grams of sugar, but look at the protein. The fact that I only eat half of it though is probably good because it's 11 grams for the whole container, and I didn't eat the whole container, so we're still under 10. We're good. Me and my sister out for a walk. Well, I'm just kind of wheeling around. It's a long ways around, so I brought the wheelchair. Hope you guys can hear me. I know it's windy. One more time. I gotta drink this 30 minutes before I eat. Not too bad. Time for another one of these with some food. So this is what we're having for dinner. I am gonna eat the whole thing and add some mayonnaise and some other seasonings to it. But it's only 2.6. I know they said we should eat 4 ounces, so I'm wondering if I should add more tuna to this from another can, or should I just leave it and have this as my last meal? Either way, we're just gonna do this tonight, and then I'll ask if I should do more. Yes, I did go with some hot sauce earlier. I'm gonna add the Frank's Red Hot and a little bit of mayo to this. Even though it's bacon ranch, I think both of these flavors would be really good with this. So let's do it. Now remember to mix it really good and break all the tuna up because it has to be pureed. Looks a little weird, but trust me, it'll be good at the end. It tastes exactly like I thought it was gonna taste. Amazing. So let's take our time. Tiny little bites, chew really well, break it down. That way our stomachs don't get upset. So good.
And once again, we're going to end the night with a couple popsicles just for fun. You know, they're sugar free. We can have them. It's a little treat in all the chaos. And it feels good. Look at the numbers. We're doing good. See you guys tomorrow.